Good morning, everyone. Margaret Clark here with Colony's News Daily. I hope everyone is bundled up because today marks the first snowfall of winter. And to mark this special occasion, Elizabeth Richardson has gone up to Lewisburg for a special interview with a surprise guest. Elizabeth?
Thanks, Margaret. I'm up in chilly Lewisburg where just months ago an essential battle took place, the Battle of Lewisburg. Lasting almost 2 months, this battle resulted in nearly 175 British deaths and over 350 injuries. However, it was a key victory for us, giving the colonies and Britain great confidence that the victory in the French and Indian War will soon be ours. I'm here with James Wolfe, one of Major General Geoffrey Amherst's brigaders. Good morning, Mr. Wolfe.
Good morning to you as well, Elizabeth. Thanks for having me. Such a privilege to be here.
Such a privilege to be here with you as well. So I was hoping that we could discuss your role in the Battle of Lewisburg, but first, why Lewisburg? What made this place so special to the colonies in Britain?
Well, we do all know that Quebec is under French control and British desire at the moment. However, with Lewisburg under French control, it would be quite difficult to take over Quebec. So we figured if we could take control of Lewisburg, it would be much easier to take control of Quebec. And now that Lewisburg is under our control, sailing straight down the St. Lawrence into Quebec will be a smooth ride and unharmed for us.
It was very smart of you to siege Lewisburg how you did. You and the rest of those men who fought are all very brave. So it is to my understanding that your division that you ordered a retreat of your division at the beginning of the battle. Would you please further tell me about your experience?
I'd be happy to. Well, the French were going strong and intimidating at Gabarus Bay, and we had suffered quite a good amount of losses. So I did not think it was wise to suffer anymore, so I had ordered my men to retreat. However, right after my decision, some men from my division secured us a beachhead.
Pardon me, Mr. Wolfe, but what is a beachhead?
A beachhead is an area on an enemy's shore that would allow us to further attack British defenses. And I was very proud of my men for their discovery, so I ordered the rest of my men to follow those men through the inlet to the beachhead. So we had successfully outflanked the French, and therefore they retreated back to their fortress.
This inlet must have given you a nice advantage over the French. I was also wondering, what do you mean when you say your division?
Well, William Pitt had hired General Amherst to control the mission of taking over the fortress of Lewisburg. Amherst then had chosen me, Charles Lawrence, and Edward Whitmore to each control a set number of troops. My troops, or division, were all dressed in red.
Very interesting. So what happened after your division secured a beachhead?
Well, the sea and land were not in favor of our siege, so I was instead ordered to take control of Lighthouse Point, which is at the entrance of the harbor. Approximately 2 weeks later, our guns had completely demolished the walls and caused mass destruction to many of the buildings at Lewisburg.
And shortly after this, a French ship of the line caught on fire due to British shots?
Yes, that's correct. The biggest of their French ships, the ships of the line, the L'Entreprenant. This had later exploded the next day. However, true chaos came to the French on the 23rd of July when we had set King's Bastion, the fortress headquarters, on fire.
So what happened in the final 3 days of the battle?
Well, the last major event was when Admiral Boscawen, the head of all British naval operations, sent British raiders to abolish the last 2 French ships of the line, the Prudent and the Bienfaisant.
You mentioned 3 out of the 5 ships. What happened to the other 2?
When we had sent L'Entreprenant ablaze, the wind had carried the fire from that French ship to the line to the last 2.
Sounds like a major win for the British.
Correct. Yes, and the French commander, Chevalier de Jaucourt, had only gathered 7,000 French soldiers, sailors, and marines, who were no match for our strength of more than 26,000 men.
And with Lewisburg under British control, it will be much easier to attack Quebec, right?
Well, I really shouldn't divulge any information, but I can tell you that we have been occupying many French settlements up here.
So the siege of Lewisburg has most definitely impacted the war and created many opportunities for the British?
Correct.
One final question. Would you say this event will go down in history?
Why, of course I would. With Lewisburg now under British control, it's only a matter of time before we will win the war. I can guarantee it. Now, we have nothing to stop us since the French are out of Atlantic Canada. I say that July and June of 1758 will forever be remembered.
Well, Mr. Wolfe, it was an honor interviewing you on the first snowfall of at Lewisburg with it under British power. I wish you the best of luck in the rest of the war.
Thanks, Elizabeth. I wish you good luck with your career as well. Now I must go. The soldiers are in need of me.
Thanks again. Well, you've heard it here. The first interview with James Wolfe since before the Battle of Lewisburg. I'm Elizabeth Richardson with Colony's News Daily. Now back to you, Margaret.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Always intriguing to learn about the French and Indian War. Now, does everybody know what time it is? Quote of the day time. Today's quote is taken from Benjamin Franklin. He said, "All mankind is divided into three classes: those that are movable, those that are movable, and those that move." He means that some people are stubborn and refuse to do what they are told, while others are followers. Then there are the people that move, the leaders and the role models, much like James Wolfe. And that concludes our show. Thanks for watching and have a good day.